Kaylin and welcome back to my channel. So it is fall and I will get this out of the way right now. I do not do fall makeup looks. And what I mean by that is I am not the person that believes that you can only wear warm tones and nudes in fall. I love me some color. I love wearing color all year round. I think you can wear color no matter what. But I do know that there are people out there that only feel comfortable wearing the warm tones and the nudes in the fall and winter time. So because of that, I decided to do my own spin on a super simple, easy fall makeup look. This is the look I created and I am super impressed with it. I have never done like an all matte eye. It's been a cool minute since I've done a matte lipstick. So we did a lot of new stuff. We even tried out some new products. And overall this video went really good. I am really pleased with it and I hope you will be too. And that is what we're going to be doing in today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoy it. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And when you subscribe, hit the post notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a brand new video. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so jumping right into it. So when I was thinking of what an easy fall makeup look is to me, I was thinking of something, okay, I want to definitely use one palette. I don't want to go into multiple. I don't want to have to spray my brush. I don't want to do a cut crease. So obviously we're going to be using one palette today, and we are actually going to be doing an all matte look. I will say this right now, I have never done all mattes because I love me some shimmers, y'all already know. But when I was going through my drawers, I actually found this gem that I have never used. This is the Profusion Cosmetics Mattes 10 Eyeshadow Palette. So these are 10 matte shades, obviously by the title, but these are perfect for fall. So yeah, I found this in my drawer. I've never touched it. It is open. Looks like I got it at Marshall's for $3.99, so that's great. And even on the back, it says like how you could make an easy makeup look. We're not going to be following that, obviously. We are just going to go by the beat of our own drum. But looking at this, I definitely already have a vision of what I want to do. We're just going to jump right in. I think the first shade I'm going to take is going to be the shade Proud right here. It's a nice coffee colored. It's almost the same shade as my cup of coffee that I'm drinking right now. But I think this is a perfect color to throw into the crease, so we are going to do that. And ironically, I'm going to be taking a Profusion blending brush. So I'm going to dip into this. There is barely any kickback, which is great. So we are going to tap this into the crease. I haven't even told my sister that I was doing this video, and I think she's going to be surprised. Because I think I've said this before already on my channel, I do not do warm looks. I love me some color. I love color for days. I think you can even wear color no matter what the season is. So the fact that I'm doing like all warm tones, and not only that, but I'm doing some mattes, she's gonna be surprised. So we are just stamping this in the crease from inner to outer corner. To blend out that outer line, I'm going to take the shade Fly, which is right next to Proud. I'm going to take that on a Morphe M573, which is a big fluffy blending brush. I do want to mention that that does have a good amount of kickback in the pan, but I guess for $3.99 I can't really complain too much, but just wanted to note that real quick. So we're going to take this color and I am going to softly blend out the outer edge of Proud. So now that it is fall, I want y'all to tell me, like, what is the season like where you live? So I live in Tomball, Texas, and I will tell you right now, nothing changes. But I'm so jealous because my aunt, well, she's not my aunt, it's my dad's cousin, so technically she's my second cousin, but I've always called her my aunt. My Aunt Beth lives in West Sunbury, Pennsylvania, which is a really small town. And she posted a picture on Facebook of her street. And I'll go ahead and insert it right here because there's not like any house numbers or anything. But the trees are beautiful. The last time I visited her was like 2 years ago, and I went during spring break, which in Pennsylvania, spring break, it's actually still cold. And when we went, it was snowing, which was beautiful. Ooh, I like that. Back on track. When we went, it was snowing, which was gorgeous because I've never seen like snow stick on the ground, and it was just, oh, so pretty. But she posted that picture of her street, and I was so jealous. Y'all, I am one of those people that think like the colors changing on trees is the most beautiful thing in the world, and it really is. But how is the season where you are? Do you have leaves changing? Are they falling on the ground like they say? Ooh, also while we're here, are you more fall or are you more Halloween? So I used to be really Halloween, but then as I got older and then I got my own house, I was total fall because I decorate for every single holiday. So now my Halloween stuff is like in a storage bucket in my garage, and I am only fall. Okay, that shade to blend that out is super, super pretty. Okay, so now what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a Morphe M513, and I think I wanna go in with the shade Zine. I was thinking either Zine or a Fire, because I really like this orange. You know what, I'm gonna do a Fire. I'm gonna do a Fire. So it's a nice burnt orange color. I'm gonna take some of that, and I'm gonna start tapping that on the outer V. Let me see. Oh yeah, I like that, okay. And bring that in about halfway. What I would like to accomplish with this look is it looks like you spent a good 45 minutes on it, but really all you did was place some matte colors and did some good blending. I'm really happy I went with this orange shade too, because it is beautiful against the brown. I'm going to stick with that brush we used for the orange, and I'm going to take the shade, I don't want to go too dark, so I'm actually going to take the shade Fuse. I was going to go with Devious, but I don't want to make it too smoky, but I do want just a little bit of smoke on the outer V. So I'm going to take just a tiny bit of Fuse, so I'm just going to dip a little bit into that, nothing too crazy, and just put this on the outer V just to give it a little depth. You're barely doing anything, but you're adding enough just to where it creates a little bit of depth. That is perfect. I like that. I'm trying to watch the time because I totally forgot I'm supposed to pick up my mother like in an hour and 15 minutes, but I should have time to finish filming. Okay, so now that that is on, we are going to focus on the inner part of the lid. So I really want to bring some brightness back to this eye. So I'm going to go in with the shade Sugar, which is a nice cream matte white at the top. I'm going to take that on a Japanesque 213, which is a flat brush. So I'm going to dip into that, and we are just going to put that on the inner part of our lid. So what this is going to do is it's not going to be super, super brightening, because obviously it's not like a stark white, but this is just going to bring some more brightness back to the lid and not make it all so dark. You can of course build this up to make it a little brighter, which is what I'm doing, because I do want it noticeable, but I don't want it to be like a stark white, especially with all the warm tones that's on our lid. You want to keep it like that nice cream shade. Alright, and now that that white is on, I'm going to go back in with a little bit of the orange just to blend out the outer edge. Shush them together a little bit. Okay, eyes are done, and I love how they came out. Like I said, it looks like you really took your time, but really this took us maybe about 10 minutes. I love it. Now we are going to move on to the face. So today I'm going to be trying out the Rimmel London Stay Matte Fix and Go 2-in-1 Primer and Setting Spray. So I've never really used Rimmel London products. The only thing I use on a daily is their Stay Matte Mattifying Loose Powder, but I've never tried anything else just because I've never really been like wowed or impressed or intrigued by Rimmel, nothing personal, but I decided to go in and give them a try. So I'm going to open this up. Alright, we're going to open this up. Let's see how the spritzer is. Ooh. Okay. I love the spritzer. Now I will say that this does have kind of a strong cucumber smell, but the spritzer is really, really nice. I'm trying to look down while it dries. Since we used all those matte shades, they could crease since I sprayed my face. And it does dry really fast too. So now I'm going to use the Rimmel London Lasting Finish Breathable Primer. This is an 8-hour makeup wear ultra lightweight skin perfecting primer. So this is what the bottle looks like. So on the back it says ultra lightweight skin perfecting primer that extends your foundation wear by up to 8 hours whilst letting your skin breathe. Can be worn alone or under your makeup to minimize pores and give you a beautifully balanced and even skin tone. Alright, so minimize pores is what I always look for because I have me some big ones. So we're going to open it up. It is just a squeeze tube. Okay, and it's just like a white cream. So I'm just going to take about the size of a dime, rub it together. It does feel thick. It feels like my blur primer. So we are going to put this on the insides of my cheeks, on my chin, and my nose, and then work it out to the other areas. Yeah, this does feel very, very thick. Doesn't really have a smell. I'm going to take a little bit more, put it on my forehead, my nose, and just dot my cheeks once more. I like to cover my grounds. I like to make sure where I have my worst pores are covered. Okay. So that is done and ready to go. So now we're going to go in with another Rimmel London product. I swear this has turned into a full face of Rimmel. This is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Foundation. I don't think this is new. I've never seen it, but I don't think it's new at all. So it's a long wear foundation, high definition finish, medium coverage, and it has SPF 20 in it. I got the shade 101 Classic Ivory, which I think is actually going to be pretty dang good. So it says, shake before use, lightweight skin perfecting foundation with medium coverage, breathable skin technology that moisturizes for up to 25 hours. Oh, 25 hours. There's only 24 in a day. Duh. And like I said, it does have SPF 20 in it. So we're going to open it up. Oh, and it's a doe foot. Okay. So I personally don't like doe foot foundations just because I feel like it's weird, honestly. This would have been good for a pump, but whatever. I think I'm going to do a wear test today. I wasn't going to, but I think I'm going to do one now. So let's go ahead and apply this. Okay, that's actually a pretty dang good match to my neck. I will say the doe foot feels amazing on the skin. So I'm going to go in with this first. I'm actually going to be taking my Flower Beauty sponge. I haven't used this in a long time. I forgot how soft this is. So we're going to blend this out and see what happens. Yeah, the color match is actually perfect. It is definitely a skin-like finish. I wouldn't even really say that's medium. This is more light. Very light. I am impressed though with the shade match because I will be the first one to say I am horrible when it comes to foundation matching. This is pretty good. I always either get foundation that is too yellow or too light or too dark. Just because my face is really pink, but my neck is not. So first impression, it is really lightweight. It could also be the sponge just because this is so squishy. That means it's really absorbent. So I'm going to go ahead and build this up. What I do like about it though, is even though it is a skin-like finish, I do feel like it evened out my skin tone. So that's a plus, but I am going to take some more and build it up. I also want to note it does feel really, really thin. I think if you used a more dense sponge, like if I went in with my e.l.f. sponge, then this would be better. But I just really wanted to try a different sponge just because I've been so stuck on a lot of the same products that I wanted to bring something I haven't tried in a while. Honestly, I don't think I've used a sponge since my Flower Beauty video, and that was like my first video, I think. No, it was my second video. So I haven't done anything with it since then. Okay, so that's as much foundation as I'm going to do. Like I said, it is a really skin-like finish, but I'm not mad at it, which is weird because I usually love my full coverage, but this I don't mind at all. I think this would be good like on lightweight days when I want to wear makeup but I don't want like a lot. I think it'd be good for summer, so I'm not mad at it. Next up, we're going to be going in with the Rimmel London Stay Matte Soft Matte Concealer. This is anti-crease. It says it is full coverage. I got the shade 11 Porcelain. It says this long wear formula conceals and hides dark circles and imperfections while controlling shine for up to 24 hours. Okay, so I'm going to open it up. It is a small doe foot, so I'm just going to apply this. This feels really thin too. It feels just like the foundation, which leads me to believe that this isn't going to be full coverage. That's actually really, really light. So that's all I'm going to do. So we're going to take our sponge and just blend this out too. Yeah, so right off the bat, this concealer is not full coverage in my opinion at all. This is also really lightweight and skin-like, but at the same time, it does give you that glow where you put the product. I need a mirror. Yeah, this isn't full coverage at all. I'm going to go ahead and blend it out, and then I'm going to go in with just a little bit of other concealer, just because I want some brightness and coverage under my eyes. I'm going to grab my Flower Beauty concealer. I've been jumping back into this and I've really been liking it. I'm just going to take a little bit. Hello. There we go. I'm just going to take a little bit just to get some coverage. Okay, so there's the concealer, which is the Rimmel and the Flower Beauty. Overall, it looks okay. I will say I think the Rimmel London one gave me a little bit of dryness, but overall, it's not bad, but it's not full coverage in any means. I'm going to go and set my face using some of the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. So I'm going to take this on my sponge and set underneath my eyes. I feel like setting your face always makes product look better, just because I feel like powder naturally blurs anything. Okay, so now moving on to bronzer. So I do want a nice warm tone bronzer. So I love the L'Oreal Bronze Please. This is still available. I don't know if this was limited edition. It came out during summer and it's still there. So go get this while you can. This is beautiful. This is in the shade Terra. And to use this, I've actually been really enjoying this e.l.f. brush. This is the 101. I think this is just their large powder brush, but I love this brush. So we're gonna get the bronzer on there, get the excess off. And I'm just going to bronze my forehead. And the reason I love this brush is just because I feel like it does the blending for you. I also think that this looks really intimidating in the pan, but on the skin it is just a beautiful sun-kissed bronzy glow. So with bronzer, I usually focus mainly towards the back of the cheek, just because I feel like it really lifts my face. And then I'll usually bring the excess down my neck into my chest just to give me a little bit of a glow. So since this is an easy fall makeup look, I'm not going to be doing any baking. So instead of my usual nose contouring brush, I'm going to take this one by Flower Beauty. I can't remember what this is called, but it's like a fluffy flat brush. I'm going to dip this into my bronzer and just run this down my nose. And not really being exact. Like I'll go down some side and then I'll just go down the other, lip at the bottom, and we're done. So I am loving this. It is definitely getting there. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go off camera and do my brows. I'm going to pop on some lashes, which is really optional. If you want to do lashes, if you don't, it doesn't really matter. Me, if I'm wearing makeup, I'm wearing lashes 100%. So I'm going to go off camera, do my lashes and my brows, and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. So I did pop on some Salon Perfect 614s, and I did a light coat of mascara just because I feel like with this look, you don't want like huge, dramatic, thick lashes. So they're nice and wispy, and I love them. If you have been watching my videos, you might notice my eyebrows look a little bit different. That is because I actually went in with a pencil today. If you are new to my channel, I usually hate brow pencils. I am a strict pomade girl. But when I was going for my pomade, I saw a brow pencil I have never used, which was the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. And this is thin. This is literally so thin. Don't even know if you can see that. So I decided to give it a try. I'm like, why not? And I honestly love it. I love it. I feel like it does match my hair much better than my pomade usually does. My pomade almost looks a little more gray toned versus this definitely matches my hair better. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to apply some brow gel. I'm going to use the Rimmel London Brow This Way Lightweight Gel. So funny story about this. I got this from Walmart, not my usual Walmart. I got this over by where I work. And when I went to ring it up, it was only 25 cents. Which I think was a mistake on their part, because when I went to my Walmart, because I was like, if it's 25 cents, I'm stocking up. I'm going to get one for giveaway. But when I went to scan it at my Walmart, it was like $5. So I think this retails for maybe 5 something. But I got it for 25 cents. So I got the shade Blonde. This is what it looks like. Let's open it up. And it is a nice thick wand, which I personally like. So I'm just going to grab my mirror real quick and run this through my brows. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm rushing. I just looked at my phone and I have like 10 minutes to leave and go get my mom. So I'm trying to just get this done. This brow gel looks beautiful. Oh, I like that. Y'all, who was I before brow gel? Really, who was I? Nobody. I was nobody. I love that, and I love what brow gel does. Look at that brow, look at this brow. Yeah, that brow gel is super good. Okay. So now I'm going to do some blush, and I'm going to go into the NYX Sweet Cheeks blush palette. I love this one. I'm going to take this Farrah brush I got in a Ipsy box, and I think I'm going to go in with these two colors. I'm going to go in with the pink right here at the corner and this peach, just because I think it will look good with this look. And we're just going to run this on the cheeks. Also this, I do focus on the back of my face, just because I feel like when you put products on the back of your face, it really gives your face like that good lift you need. For highlighter, I'm going to take this CoverGirl TruBlend Super Stunner Hyperglow highlighter, and I'm going to take this with my favorite e.l.f. highlighting brush I've been enjoying. So I'm going to dip into this, and we're just going to highlight the face. I have been loving this brush because it just does all the blending for you. And y'all know recently I've been bringing my highlighter like... Okay, I can get this done in a couple minutes. I've been bringing my highlighter like literally to the apples of my cheeks, and I have been loving it. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, let's do lips and then we will be all done. So I'm going to be taking the Flower Beauty Petal Pout Lip Liner. This is like a really dark nude color. I love this one. I'm going to use this to line and fill in my lips. Ooh, I love this color. Alright, and then I'm going to take this Essence Color Boost Matte About Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade I Love You, Me Neither. And this is going to lighten it, but not too much. Okay, so let's do some work on the lower lash line. So I'm going to take the LA Girl Perfect Precision Black Eyeliner, and I'm going to apply this to my waterline. And this step is totally optional. If you want more of a natural fall, then don't worry about any of the lower lash line. But for me, I do like some drama, no matter the look. So this is what I love doing. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I'm going to jump back into the shade Proud, and I'm going to take that with a Morphe M326, which is a teeny tiny little flat brush. So I'm going to dip into this, and I'm just going to push this against my lower lash line. Alright, and then I'm going to take a Morphe M507, and I think I'm going to dip back into the shade Fly, which is what we use to blend out our crease. I'm going to dip into this, and I'm going to use it this time to blend out the lower lash line. Do you see that that just gives the eyes so much more depth that it almost makes them pop more? Okay, and here is the completed look, which I absolutely love. It is soft, but glam and dramatic all at the same time, and I am in it. So I said I was going to do a wear test, and I think I still am, just because I'm eager to see how the foundation and the concealer perform. Even though we put some Flower Beauty concealer on top of the Rimmel London, this is more or less going to be for the foundation, which looking in the mirror, and my mirror's down here, sorry. Looking in the mirror, my skin actually looks great. I'm really impressed with the foundation match. This is my best match ever, and it's lightweight, which is really ironic. So I am going to do a wear test. Right now it is 12:53. So I'm just going to go about my day, and I will be back later to let you know my thoughts. And we're back. So this check-in is much later than I expected. Right now it is 11:30 at night. I got busy not feeling too good and watching the Astros. The Astros are going to the World Series. Woo! But here is the makeup look. I've had it on for about almost 12 hours now, I would say, because I finished around 12:30, between 12:30 and 1, I believe. So I've had it on for almost 12 hours, and overall I really like it. There is some shine to it. Nothing bad, though, for the 12-hour wear. I did already remove my lashes because they were getting in the way. If I have lashes on for a long time, I noticed that my eyes start to water. So that was just starting to happen, so I went ahead and ripped them off. But overall, in the mirror, I really like it. Nothing is breaking up, there's no dryness peeking through, nothing is separating, everything still looks nice and smooth despite some shine. So all in all, I really enjoyed every single product I tried today. The only thing I would say is pretty much a miss for me would have to be that Rimmel London concealer, just because this is not a full coverage concealer by any means. Even when I tried to build it up, it was still very, very sheer to where I had to go in with something else. So this is the only thing I would say I did not enjoy, but everything else was really nice. I especially love the spray. This has such a nice spritzer. The only thing I would say is it does have a really strong cucumber scent, so if you're sensitive to scents, you will not enjoy this. But that is it for today's video, guys. That is it for my super simple fall makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed it. I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.